I first heard about the Vincentians when I was in seventh grade. I was at elementary school here in St. Louis in North County, and there was a visiting guest that everybody heard about, and we met in the chapel or the church, which was next to the school. And this priest from Chicago by the name of Father Jim Cashman, who was the vocation director. He came, he talked to all the students, boys, girls, faculty, everybody. And he talked about himself as a priest. He talked about a little bit about the brotherhood. And he talked about sisters. We had sisters at the school, so people knew that. At the end of his little talk, he had some cards available that we could sign up if we wanted more information. So I thought that would be an interesting thing. So I gave my name and mailing address, and about a month later, I got a letter inviting me and some other guys in the St. Louis area to go down to the high school seminary, which was in Cape Girardeau. And I thought that was a pretty good adventure. So I signed up, got the full tour, and a year and a half later, I signed up, went there, finished that, went to the novitiate in Perryville, finished my college work in Perryville. From there, I went to Lamont, Illinois, which was the last 4 years of my theology. And then at the end of that, 1972, I was ordained. Interestingly enough, my first assignment was back in St. Louis at the high school seminary in St. Louis. All my years, I have been a teaching Vincentian. 49 of my ordained years I was teaching, and the last 4 years I've been back here in St. Louis. But what I really found interesting and really kind of motivated me was that all the kind of work I did teaching had changed. Change was always an important part. And so I look at it as change is a blessing. In the high school, you have the students. If it's a boarding school, you have them all year. In the classroom, you have different groups you meet with, so that's the change. After 23 years in high school teaching, I went to DePaul University in Chicago for another 26 years. And again, the key thing with change is that I was teaching in computer science. In computer science, the fields are changing and evolving. So each quarter I would meet some students, next quarter a whole new batch. So again, the change. But really what's interesting is the areas of study, and it just grew from there. And so that was very memorable for me. And I really miss that kind of change. The main advice I think I would give is that people that may be looking for what they want to do in their life, they need to take some time to pray, to look at themselves. That would be the key factor, because God speaks to many people in many different ways. You don't hear the voice, but you just see a message. You might just see an ad in a newspaper, TV. You might go to a workshop about vocations or hear about vocations happening near you, usually at a school, oftentimes now a college. And to just give yourself some time to think about that. And secondly, to ask people, talk to people you know, maybe people you know that are Vincentians or Vincentian brothers or priests, and to just pray and talk. And God should take it from there.